Okay, hey guys, just got a quick mail opening to do today. Got two little packages here of cards, and yeah, I'll just get on with it. I'm really wondering what's in this because I can't remember what's in this one. As you can see, I've had a bit of a job getting into it. So let's. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, the Sinister Serpent. I recently decided to pick up all of the nice old game print cards that I'd traded off when I was a kid, and he was the only one I managed to get in that particular instance. Second one is it goes with the Sinister Serpent. Actually, it's a load of cards to go in my old card collection. Like, I'm trying to build a collection around like all the cards you'd get on Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories and stuff. I've been doing it for years. That was a good thing about the Sinister Serpent, was it was relevant to that collection, and it was relevant to me wanting it back. In fact, let's take a look at the quality of this. It looked like it was in really good condition. Can't seem to get a hold of the sleeve. It looks pretty good. Let's take a look at him. Bit of scuffage on the top there, like really minor amount. Yeah, that looks incredible condition. This was about £4, so I'm very happy with that. We'll just pop that back in. Very happy with that. And then this next package is a bit worrying because I'm scared it's going to lead to a bit of a collection, because I've ordered a couple of Bandai cards. This came from a German seller on eBay. I've got a load more of his stuff in my watch box. I was a bit worried that it was one of those dodgy like Chinese sellers that was just saying it was in Germany for some reason, and then you order the thing and it ends up turning up 3 weeks later, because it actually did come from China in the end anyway. Taped over the bottom of this little packet. Let's take a look at what we got here. Carefully as we can. Oh, they're all in sleeves. That's nice. It looks like they were all in sleeved and then put in a bigger sleeve. So yeah, we'll turn over this first card first. This is insect armor with laser. This is basic insect with laser cannon armor, rather. Sorry. I picked this up because I'd went down the rabbit hole of picking up the Bandai cards already, and it just interested me. Like, this is something that wasn't actually made into a regular card. As you can see, it's not in great condition, but it'll certainly do me. Hopefully the main card here is better. There's also this Lord of Zemia, which I picked up because it was $1.90 and I was already ordering this stuff off this guy anyway, so I thought, yeah, we'll have that for the old card collection. Next we have Horn Imp, who looks like, just from this little preview here at the top, it looks like it's in the best condition of the three Bandai cards. I picked this up because, again, kind of want it for the old card collection. I cannot fathom that there is no English print of this card. It's obscene. But yeah, I do want, I need a copy of him at some point. Obviously, you never know when you're going to see a Japanese one. So I thought, screw it, I'll just get the Bandai one. The artwork's nicer anyway. And the final thing I got, I actually saw this on Instagram and I just had to get it. It was the Fiend Kraken. And actually, it's such a pretty card. I don't think the damage around the border is too much of a worry. Can't really be helped. These are very old cards. Again, I can't believe this hasn't had an English print, especially in the recent Speed Duels pack, which was literally based on Mako Tsunami. But look at how nice the Bandai artwork is for it. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's basically the same artwork. It's just got a much nicer colour scheme. Very cool card. So that's everything we got today. You know, it took about 4 weeks, so hopefully this nostalgia hit's worth it. Hey guys, welcome to Card Corner, or Collectables Corner, or whatever it is I'm calling the channel these days. I should probably know that. Today I'm just doing a Troll and Toad mail opening video. And as you can see here, I've had a bloody nightmare trying to remove my address from the front there. There's some interesting stuff in here. There's some stuff for the Pokemon card game, which I no longer need, because I also bought Pokemon Deck Builders Toolkit a while back. Mostly what we've got in here is some classic Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So if you are a classic Yu-Gi-Oh fan like me, sit back and enjoy the nostalgia trip. So essentially what it is going on with this is, I mean, even when I was little, like, all I wanted to do was collect all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were out at the time. And then as I grew up, that sort of became a desire to collect all of the all of the OCG imports we'd never got here at the start of the game. And, you know, Speed Duels has done a wonderful job for getting some of those. I never really stopped collecting them. So that's what this is here today. We're just opening a bunch of stuff now. We'll start with the Pokemon stuff, because that's less interesting. There actually is quite a bit here, because there's a fair bit of stuff from my brothers as well, which I won't spend too much time on. So, first of all, I'll just say my brother is making a Phalanx deck. So some of the stuff is for that. So you got counter gain for that. I think these acrobikes are mine. Oh no, wait. I think it's 4 acrobikes each. We got 8 acrobikes there. We got 4 Professor's Research. Ordered these before I knew about the toolkit. Largely pointless now, but you know, it's good to have. So it's probably someone will need it. Karate Belt, Martial Arts Dojos there. Erica's Hospitality. I can't remember if these are mine or his. I think he's got them, so I think they're for me. This Fion, which is actually insane. I play a Water Blastoise and Piplup GX deck, and this card's actually really good. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. If you do, discard all Pokemon attached to this and put it on the bottom of your deck. It's like, oh, what's all that in my hand? That's all a Sharpie from trying to cover up my my address. It's like having a much better version of Volcanion Prism Star that also recycles itself. It's like having a soft boss's orders that also recycles itself, so that's cool. There's 2 great catches for him, 2 Rotten Bike for me, 2 Ordinary Rod for me, and a Hollow Frostmoth. Now again, I play a water deck, so yeah, gonna need that guy. The holographic on this is awesome, absolutely love it. Couple of beads for him, couple of air balloons for me, and that's everything out of the first brick. Okay, so I took a little bit of a break there to try and get some of that pen off my hands. Most of it's come off. It's definitely dry now, so that's good. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, this Troll and Toad order took ages to come. Global pandemic and already 3-week shipping time, although it's usually faster with cards. Definitely made this sort of suck a lot more. You know, it took about 4 weeks, so hopefully this nostalgia hit's worth it. We got a few more Pokemon cards to go through first. Oh, and yeah, there's a couple of Magic cards in there as well we'll get into. So, first of all, it's 2 Sonya for me. This seemed like a good idea at the time, but I don't know if I'm even going to play it now, which is the story of my life with this Blastoise and Piplup deck. I just keep buying more supporters that I don't end up using. But yeah, you know, it's better to have them and not need them, I guess. We've got a couple of Magic cards here. I did have more. I ordered in Necromancer's Covenant for my Mummy deck, but got cancelled. They were out of stock from the one buyer, but not from the 16 other buyers. But obviously the way Troll and Toad works, if they're out of stock from the buyer you order it from, they can't confirm that it is exactly what you want from a different seller, so they just cancel it. So that sucks, but yeah, we'll order that next time. First we have Warkite Marauder. This is from my pirate deck. Whenever Warkite Marauder attacks target creature defending player controls, loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 0/1 until end of turn. It's a really good card. Obviously he's flying as well, which is good for a pirate. A good flying pirate is very, very rare indeed. Cross's Charm is a cool card. That's the correct colours for pirates. Choose one, return target permanent to its owner's hand, or destroy target non-black creature and it can't be regenerated, or destroy target artifact. It does have a little scrape across the box, across the text box there, which kind of sucks, but never mind. And we've got a Sacred Cat token again for my Mummy deck. So now we'll get into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Nostalgia hit. So the first card you may have seen there, tried to hide it, but I was a bit slow. It's a Japanese Muyan Curry, and this is the simple reason why I ordered this in Japanese. I would rather have these nostalgic cards in Japanese, etc. And I mean, arguably, I'd prefer to have it anyway because this whole collection's based off Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, and obviously the Japanese cards from back then were more in style with Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. But yeah, we've got Muyan Curry there. Very expensive card in the TCG, but I think this was like $2 in the Japanese, so you know, it was just a logical thing to get. It's a very cool card there. Of course, it looks fake as hell with the Japanese print because it's just so smooth, but yeah. Next, we've got Key Mace. Now, this one worried me for a second because, again, I thought this was a very expensive card. But luckily, it got a random reprint in a turbo pack. She does have a slight nick on the top, which kind of sucks. But, yeah, she was nice and cheap, which was good. We've got Yamadron. This was one I couldn't confirm if I had or not. Pretty sure I didn't. Let's take them out of this packet. So, yeah, it was worth picking up. Again, a bit battered. I probably should stop buying these cards played just to save a couple of pence. Megasonic Eye, that is a good condition card from one of the McDonald's packs. Very cool card. Cosmo Queen. Now this was my expensive card for the order. I always order myself something $10 or more each time I order from Troll and Toad now, just to treat myself to this collection. This time it was Cosmo Queen. Next time it's going to be Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. She's a gorgeous card. She's one of my favorites from back in the day, and yeah, she's just. I'm just so glad to have her right now. Let's put her in the top loader. I don't have any sleeves to hand, which kind of sucks, but we'll just put her in there for now. And we'll just leave her there. Focus back in. Let's go. Okay, next we have Zone Eater. Now this was an accident. I do actually already have this, but that's okay because me and a couple of friends are talking about making like Duelist Kingdom character decks. We play a lot of character decks, and we also play like personal character decks where you design a character yourself. And we're thinking of doing that for Duelist Kingdom, where you have to use a certain number of really weak monsters. So if I do play the water deck in that, I can use Zone Eater in that and still have one in my collection. So that sort of works out. But yeah, it was an accident. Stone D, this is one I'm amazed I didn't already own. Card's actually called Stone Dragon, but I've always only known it as Stone D from the games. Another one from the McDonald's pack is really cool. Another one from the McDonald's pack's practical. Again, I'm quite surprised I didn't have this already. These McDonald's pack ones are in really good condition. We've got Kaiser Dragon. Now, this is definitely a regret buy. Because, to be honest, I must have missed this in my basket because I knew damn well I already have this. So, yeah. Don't know how I managed to order that again. Flame Viper. One of those cards, one of those many cards from back in those days where it had like two very similar artworks. Was Flame Viper and Serpent Marauder, which we don't have in the TCG. Yaiba Robo. Now, this is the first one of our recent imports from Speed Duels. This was imported in the most recent Speed Duel starter decks. There was a lot of imports from there. So, yeah, we've got some cool stuff from there. Like the Shadow who controls the dark. Man, the focus is all over the place here today. He is a bit of a light print, to be fair to the camera, but he's nowhere near as light as it's showing up on the camera. Shadow who controls the dark, he's a cool one. He's kind of guy I forgot about on Forbidden Memories until I, started using Dueling Book and Dueling Network and stuff, and saw him on there. That Which Feeds on Life, another one of the same story. Really, really cool artwork. I really like this guy. It's this spooky ass guy. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of Fiend prints in this structure deck. So it kind of makes me worried for the ones that didn't quite make it into that deck. Ink on my fingers is really bothering me. It's horrible to look at. I'm very sorry about that, guys. Okay, Dark Prisoner. He's one of my favorites from back in the day. Another one from the same starter deck. Very cool card. Yep, not much more to say on him. And Shadow Spectre. Now, this guy, I can't believe this guy wasn't printed at the start of the game. This guy always seemed to be, like, important on all the card games. Like, all the games they tried to make Shadow Spectre, like, have some kind of decent role. Like in Forbidden Memories, he's just flying around everywhere at the start of the game. But I'm also amazed that he never got printed in that little era with sets like this actually, like Legacy of the Valiant Primal Origin, where they were just printing random OCG cards. I can't believe this didn't get printed in Shadow Spectres. How did that happen? What I'm going to do with this dude, because I know where he goes, is I'm going to just pull out a sleeve, slide him in there, and we're going to put him straight into the binder. So here's the binder. I'm just using a plaggy old binder for the time being because it holds more cards. This is a 700 card sort of collection I'm going for. And it's in order of the way the cards are in Forbidden Memories. So I'm pretty sure Shadow Spectre goes there. Or he might go here. But I'm pretty sure he goes there. And then this is Mushroom Man, which I thought we didn't have in the TCG, but turns out we do. So yeah, I've got him on my eBay watch list as well. So yeah, got him in there. Let's carry on. So we've got Winged Cleaver. Now this is from the Weevil Underwood Speed Duels deck. There was a couple of OCG imports in there. I wasn't really expecting it. This is sort of how I found out. Me and my brother were playing the Speed Duels decks, and I sort of opened it, and I was like, whoa, look at all these dudes. So from that, we got Winged Cleaver. We got Tomosaurus from the Rex Raptor side of the deck. This was in the TCG. It was in Joy's World, but it was actually incredibly hard to find. It was very weird. A friend of mine, we nicknamed him Tomo, so he wanted to sort of collect these, but he only actually ever got one from Joy's World. We've got Big Insect from the Weevil side. We got Alan's section. And that's the end of that. We got a Wether. Or a Wether. I think it's meant to be pronounced weather. Again, quite a light print, actually looking lighter on the card than it is on the camera now, so it's flipped a bit. Yeah, this was a guy I really liked back in the day. You'll notice the theme, I really like the old cards. Kyryu Shin, astonishing this didn't get printed in the original game, but at least we got it now. I know a guy who's playing like a Mako Tsunami character deck. We don't see him too often, and we thought it was a terrible idea when he suggested it to us, but you know, he turned up like ages later after having suggested it, having made the deck, and you know, it was actually really cool. It worked really well, and you know, this guy sucks, but I'm sure he's going to be happy to have him in the deck. The deck, you know, some of the cards in the deck sucks anyway. Obviously, he's going to be very happy about the Fortress Whale reprint. I think someone might have got him that for Secret Santa or something as a joke. Giant Mech Soldier. This guy isn't one of my favorites, but you know, he is in the TCG now, so why not? Crazy Fish. This guy's just another beat stick from the early game that's a water creature, which is kind of why the water character deck I was talking about earlier for the Duelist Kingdom sort of era. This is part of the reason why I want to do it, because it just has so many water beat sticks. And they also had legends like Change Slime. Change Slime is awesome. Really, really cool card. Really, really happy to finally have that in English. Desmanian Devil, that's for a character deck. That's a long story. Shovel Crusher. This probably won't be in my Bandit Keith character deck. He sucks. Double Evolution Pill. This is actually for Evil. I just ordered that for the sake of it, really. Two of them actually, and that's how we end. So like that's actually quite a weak ending. That is everything, isn't it? Just making sure. Yeah, that's everything. So yeah, I mean, this was kind of cool. Let's have another look at the Cosmo Queen here. Very, very cool card, that. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Alright guys, welcome to today's mail opening video. Today I'm opening a box of microchips. Still too hot. Wait, that's not the post. This is the post. Wait, that's not cards. Fuck it, we'll open that anyway. Okay, hey guys, welcome to today's mail opening video. It's hot, I'm naked, and I've just received some posts that I've been waiting for about 14 years. That's about average for British second class, isn't it? Okay, so first of all, let's just get into this big bastard that has nothing to do with this channel at all. We may as well pop it open here since we have since we're doing this mail opening anyway. Be a bit of a laugh. Here we have, ooh, that's fucking terrifying. Look at this. Come here a sec. Whoa, that's not what you want to see staring back at you when you look inside a box. So, this is just a wrestling figure I've been after for a while. I was hoping to get it when it came out from one of the UK traders, but they were all listed for £25, which was fine, and it was kind of more than I was hoping to pay for it. And then I realised that didn't include postage. So I just went right off the idea, ended up trying to get this guy on bid. We got him on bid. It's looking pretty cool. Again, on bid, it was a little bit more than I wanted to pay. It was $25.70, I think. But, you know, point is, we got him. So, you know, that's the important part. He has a couple of, like, bits of, like, his dots are a bit mispainted and stuff. Comes with a hardcore title. Awesome stuff. Alright, moving on. So yeah, the actual opening video. This is a load of Fossil Warrior stuff, and I've been waiting for these to come out since they debuted in the anime. And I've been estimating that I've been waiting about 14 years for this. I saw an Instagram post the other day which confirmed it was 14 years ago where Jim first appeared in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. So yeah, 14 years, bang on. I've been waiting for these. So first of all, let's look at the stuff that's already came. This came yesterday. This is a Gallant Granite from dragoncardgames.co.uk. I always try and look for the cheapest place to get everything from, and as that turned out, in this particular time, the cheapest place was multiple places. This guy's pretty cool. Basically a King of the Feral Imps for rock monsters, but a little bit better. You know, pretty cool dude. I'm hating the focus on this already, because I'm having to use my camera instead of my phone, because in a series of, you know, I've spoken before about how my camera actually sucks at recording videos, and is only good really for photos, and even then. But today's latest issue is that I physically can't unscrew the tripod from my camera for some reason, so that's weird. These also arrived yesterday from Chaos Cards, just 2 Dino Smashers Fury structure decks. There to go in my Evil deck, just to power it up a bit. Figured the Ulti Conductors are going to give it a bit of an extra dimension. Not much else I'm going to use. The Oviraptors, obviously, for searches. It was actually cheaper to just buy these than to buy Ulti-Conductors on their own on eBay. So let's get on with this. Let's see what we got first. So, first package. Oh, yeah. So this is some of the stuff I ordered. This is just fun. Ordered this stuff off a different seller. So first of all, we got a gold rare Jinzo. As far as I see it, he's got two classic rarities, the secret rare and the gold rare, which is the only one anyone could afford at the time when I was a youngster. I thought I'd better pick this up now while it was, I think, £3, just in case they go up a bit when the new support comes out. I thought it was nice to just get that out of the way. We also got an Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound and Ultra Rare, just because this guy had a deal on. And then the final thing we got is behind the Ultimate Pound. It's a Vermilion Sparrow for my classic card collection. It was one of many cards that got ruined when I had a drink spill in my bag. It's one of my favourite classic cards. Decent chance it is my favourite, to be honest. Yeah, so that's that package. Got a top loader there. And let's have a look at the next one. This means we're still missing an envelope, at least one thing. Okay, this is a good one to arrive. This is my 3 Miracle Rupture. I really resent the fact that these cost me a tenner. I mean, what is it? It's a rock foolish burial that lets you draw if you've got fossil fusion in your grave. So, like, yeah, it's fine, but I wasn't expecting these to cost me like a tenner. And that was the cheapest I could get them as well. But whatever, you know, we got them. That's the important part. It's probably going to be a very important card, so couldn't really like not. And then here's the majority of the stuff. So we're still waiting to win time streams on bid, because nobody seemed to have time streams. Like none of the sellers who had like deals on for like who had like most of the stuff on had time streams, it seemed. I've also ordered no Fossil Warrior Skull Knight because that's just ridiculous. I don't know what's going on with Skull Knight. I'm assuming it's just a massive short print card, but yeah, I'm not paying that. So first of all, so we got the 2 top loaders full of stuff. Actually, there's 6 top loaders. Okay, cool. We're building up our top loader collection. So first of all, we got, fuck's sake, we got the 3 Fossil Fusion, which is lovely. This is probably the card that made me like the archetype the most. Just a fossil version of polymerization. We've got Fossil Warrior Skullbone. Just make sure they're all in there. I ordered 3 of this guy because I assumed, like, he's a level 4, so it's probably pretty decent, probably worth having. You know, you try it out. I think the other one, Skullgar, I think, the other level 4, there's only one of him right now. I think this seller only had one, and then, or did I order them off Chaos Cards in the end? I can't really remember. Next we got the only main deck monster in the actual archetype that's been printed, this Weathering Soldier. Obviously, Fossil Diner already exists, and Jim Crook technically used Gaia Plate as well. But yeah, this is the only main deck guy, and that's fine. I'm basically planning on using these with either like Kawaki Stun or Trimid, and probably alternating when I get bored of whichever. This guy's pretty cool. This guy's like a searcher, but the main issue is that he has to actually be destroyed by battle or sent to the GY by a card effect. So basically, you need your Miracle Rupture to send him to get the search, basically. Because I mean, like, let's face it, like, anything that happens when destroyed by battle is too slow nowadays. You know, like searches and stuff like that happen when destroyed by battle is just far too slow nowadays. You're never going to get away with that. So yeah, that's the sort of thing you need Miracle Rupture for. You know, this is basically a Foolish Burial dot deck. Okay, next up, these are just fucking loom bands. They're tiny. Man, they're stretched quite far. Okay, next we got Specimen Inspection. This card was a bit of a hard one to find as well. For a second, I thought they were going to be one of those cards where they released the entire deck except for one card. But no, they did print this. They were a little bit hard to find. Really nice artwork on these guys. Really, really cool card. I think they were quite cheap in the end as well, actually. Next we got Fossil Warrior Skull King. I think I ordered 2 of the biggest, 2 of each of the bigger fusions. This guy is cool as hell, man. Very excited to start playing these guys. Man, the sun's gone in. It's been boiling hot all day, and now I'm in the middle of recording something. The sun's gone in. It's typical, isn't it? Fossil Dragon Skull Gaios. Again, the cards in this archetype are just so cool. Like, this is some of the best artwork Yu-Gi-Oh! Have ever done. I always said that probably the reason that they took so long to release it is because they couldn't work out how to make this card work. I always said that was probably the thing. They've done it now, you know. Here we are. Hopefully, you know, they're reasonably, like, at least acceptable at a fun level. If not, we can always make a character deck, or try to, given the limited amount of main deck monsters Jim used. Anyway, The artwork is so cool. I can't believe these aren't being like Dragons of Legend or something. You know, there's, yeah, it's okay now though. The only disappointment I have for the fact that this archetype has finally been printed is the fact that it's no longer a meme between me and my friend Tom about wanting it to get printed. You know, like every now and then I just go to him, hey, you know what I'd like to see printed? The fossil dragon! Yeah, we do got 2 fossil dragon skull guard. I think what I decided to do in the end with these is just see if 2 works, if you even need 3. I'm not really sure on ratios and stuff for this at this very early moment. But yeah, I thought there's no point ordering a 3rd one from a different seller. So yeah, this lot all cost me about £39. I can't remember what the seller's name was. It was something like Murty Moo Moo. They had all of the cards cheaper than anywhere else, and then 15% off if you ordered more than 5 cards, which helped. It wasn't as good of a deal as like other places, but the cards themselves were so much cheaper in comparison to other places that you know, it sort of evened out. Okay, that's everything I've got for you today. So thank you for watching, and goodbye. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Collectables Corner. Today I'm just doing a mail opening video of some Troll and Toad stuff I've been waiting on. God, it takes so long to receive your order from Troll and Toad. I literally can't really remember what I've ordered. I know there's some Pokemon stuff in there, I know there's some random like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff in there, so it should be pretty interesting to watch if you know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, because some of the cards I've ordered are the kind of things that you just think, like, why would anyone ever need those, you know? Anyway, let's crack on. Okay, so first of all, you can see there, the first card there is Water of Life. This is for, me and my friends decided to start doing a, we started it a few years ago, but we've been doing a character deck format where we play our own characters, and I play like a Lovecraft character with like the entities and stuff, and I thought this is quite a Lovecrafty card. Really struggling to show the cards off without getting glare from the flash, but it is super dark in my room right now, and I did want to just get these open. While I'm apologising anyway, the video angle is very weird as well because my tripod is broken, so I'm just kind of having to pause the video where I can. So yeah, it's a really nice artwork card, and I think it fits the vibe really well. We also got a live stream dragon. I just started a Leo 5Ds character deck, so he got ordered. That's also why I've ordered the Power Tool Mecha Dragon, which looks pretty good. We got a Rare Patrol Robo. This was because I want to collect all of the like old OCG cards from like when the game started. And the super rare version of this costs an absolute bomb, but this cost about 59 cents, whereas the super rare cost about £40, so screw that. On the same note, we got Mikazuki no Yaiba, which I did not know had been reprinted in this legendary collection. We also got Court Overclock for the same reason as the Water of Life. For a different deck, I was playing like a Kawaki Meru kind of deck. We also got Fairy Dragon for the same reason as the last 2 cards. Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8 for another personal character deck where I've been playing Flamvels. We've recently all decided to put like LV monsters in our deck just to make it a bit more fun. And this was actually the cheapest printing, the Secret Rare, which looks really nice anyway, so who cares. Again, the Aqua Dragon is the same with the other guys. The Millennium Shield is for the same reason. Now, the reason I bought this at this time is because this is like a £25, £30 card. It's also like a $30 card on Troll and Toad and stuff, but one trader had it on for $11.99. And I thought, well, $11.99, I'm not going to get it cheaper than that, so I'd better just get it while I can. So there it is, and it looks gorgeous because this is one of my favourite cards. I really don't like the second artwork for it, and this artwork has never been reprinted. So yeah, I'm very glad we've got that. It's very nice. We also got a Takraminos for the original card theme we're going with. A Man with Rujat for that Lovecraft character theme. Arm Dragon level 7. This is for a Chaz Princeton character deck. And a super rare Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 6 to go with the level 8 we just showed. Okay, next we've got the Pokemon stuff. So we got Clay. I think we've got 2 Clay. Yeah, we got 3 Clay. And I genuinely am not sure whether I actually need these or not now. We got 2 Misty and Lorelei. The deck I play, which is Blastoise and Piplup GX, kind of relies on this card quite hard. At least the way I play it. But I don't think I'm going to need 4 copies, so I probably didn't need to order 2. We did get 4 copies of Cherish Ball. Just easier to have a playset and not need it than to not have it. But I think we're going to use at least 2 of those in Blastoise and Piplup. Hapu is something that's seen play with the Blastoise and Piplup decks, so I've been looking at these. I think this works better than Clay in the way that I've actually built the deck, so yeah, he's probably just bumped Clay from any use. The reset stamps, for obvious reasons, and finally we got the 2 Quagshow, which make the deck work. I'm glad to finally have these, because I've been playing with like printed versions of the shiny versions from Hidden Fates, which I'm never going to get. So yeah, it's nice to actually have the cards. Alright, so that is everything. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.